guys? It's Tandy the Canadian Stamper. Saturday, June 25th. It's officially summer and we're making a Christmas card. So that's kind of fun, isn't it? It is super fun because we're making cards with a card with the Kindest Gnomes set. So Kindest Gnomes, got a mess, tried some new product in my hair this morning. So we're using Kindest Gnomes. Let me show you how stinking cute these guys are. Let me get the glare up in there maybe. I'll do this. Oh my goodness, do you hear Lance making smoothies? Sorry about the noise. So I envision a lot of coloring in my future, and these guys are adorable. So now here's the dies that go with it. So we're gonna use quite a few of these to cut out. Morning, Kate. And so let's get to it. I have not made this card before. It's kind of in my mind, so we'll see what it looks like. Maybe you can help me a little bit with my colors that match. I can't open the catalog to show you the gnomes, but there's a whole suite. So it's got the designer series paper, which we're gonna use today, the stamp set, the dies, which I just showed you, and then it's got some embellishments and I'm pretty sure this was in it. This stuff, it's called puff paint. Is that true? Snowfall Accents Puff Paint. We're gonna use it today. I think it might take a long time to dry. Let's get on with it then. Comments, and we'll put you in the cradle. So tell me please, who loves gnomes? I don't really care what the project is. If it's got gnomes, I love it. That's the truth of the matter. I have a massively big day today, so let me tell you about it. Let's take you out of here and flip you around here. Morning, Lance. Smoothie delivery, love it. Thank you. And let me see. Whoops. Okay, let's do it. Kindest Gnomes. Morning, Kate. Oh, hi, Sue. And Terry, which means Marie's probably with you. Hanging with your gnomies. Oh my God, I love that. It's gonna be my new statement, Sue. Okay, let's get into it. The beauty of these, there's no coloring today because we're using the dies. So if you are not familiar with the designer series paper, sometimes you can use the dies to cut it out. Amazing. Smoothies and gnomes, excellent start today. It is an excellent start. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna flip through the DSP quickly to show you. So this is where I'm getting the little guys to cut. So it's gonna be quick. I've already flipped the double side. So this is the other side. I think I showed you guys this before. So this is one of the trees that we're gonna cut out so the die matches. And there's a nice little scene. Can you see that? So the colors in here are super soft and fun. So I just posted yesterday, there's a gnome class. It's not until September because there's so much going on in July and August with my surgery and whatnot. So September, I can confidently say, is going to be a good time frame for me to be able to do classes. But I do have a class to go for the month of August, which is Sending Smiles. So I put the link there if you want to check out my classes. These are our little pieces we're going to cut. So the color scheme we're using today, oh, I forgot to grab ink, is Pool Party. We've got some basic white, of course. This is Pacific Point, which is matchy matchy. And then this is a piece of the designer series paper. So the pool party here matches the pool party there. I felt like that was a bit busy. This is good if you're just gonna have maybe one piece and then add like a sentiment and just let the designer series paper do all the beautifying of the card. That was just totally made up. And we're gonna use, I think, some of these iridescent snowflakes. Now, these are left over from last year, but they are a carryover, so they're available either in the current catalog or in the catalog that's launching in July. So let's cut our gnomes and then we're gonna make our project. So I do have the card buffet this morning. So this project I am making with the cut out gnomes because it's gotta be quick. So there's what she looks like. We're just gonna cut all of them because I'm not super sure what it's gonna look like. So this is the mini. I should have actually used Nancy's trick and unstuck this a little bit. We'll see. Sometimes it sticks to the paper more than I want it to. We'll just see how we go. Oh yeah, we're good. Beautiful. There's one. I think this is a different gnome. Not to worry, we have a die for that. So I do photocopy my dies so that I know if I'm missing any. I think it's this one. So I do the boys for Christmas, I guess, so last year, bought me 2 gnomes from a gal in Quebec. And what you do is you paint them. I should actually show you. And then I asked my friend Lisa to come over because I'm not super up to speed or comfortable with painting with acrylic paints. But she does an amazing job. So she came over and we did some of one of the gnomes. I'm nervous to paint it because what if I mess it up, you know? These gnomes they bought me came from Quebec. And yeah, anyways, I'm almost there with them. I will show you afterwards. And we'll do a little walkie walk for the card buffet because I'll show you the projects at the end. So if you haven't come to the card buffet before, it's good times. You're missing out. So there's usually spots. I've had a couple of cancellations today from people, which I appreciate. If they're not feeling well, then to not attend. And then we just book them for next month's card buffet, which I will tell you is July 17. So usually it's the last Saturday of the month, but I got stuff. I have a class now, and then I need to be at Sue's on the 23rd. I totally forgot. So I have a class in the morning, and then I need to be at Sue's for a card buffet. So we're doing it a little bit early. Okay, I think that's it for using my little stamp cut and emboss machine. Look at this little guy, it just folds right up. And then that's it. All right, so I'm gonna put this away. Let's bring out our pieces here. Now, I'm gonna pop these out. I don't remember how many come in a pack, but these, I used quite a few of these last year. I'm super happy that they're coming back. And they have like a bit of an iridescent glimmer to them, where there's like a matte side on that side if that's the look you're going for. All right, so this is gonna go like this. Now, the question, if you could help me, is whether or not we want to add a little accent of Pacific Point back here. And right now I'm like, maybe not so much. But when we add in our little gnomes, oh my gosh, I love them, you guys. I love them. Geez, I'm really far away. I don't want to mess up my camera, so I'm going to bring it to you. I think I like the accent. So there's with the accent, there's without. So maybe let me know with, without the accent. And shout out to my YouTube friends, by the way. My YouTube folks that are hashtag replay warriors. Or maybe some of you are joining me on Facebook. I think I'm gonna do it. Kate, you're jumping off at 9:30. Oh yes, you need to come to the buffet. All right, I think I'm gonna do the accent piece, guys. I don't see any comments yet, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. So my card length is 5.5, so I'm doing just a shade under. And then it doesn't really matter how wide you do your side pieces. I'm just gonna do 1/4 inch. So today we have Zach's birthday. His birthday is not until July, but we usually do it at the end of June because we're away traveling or whatnot. So they're doing, thank you, Kate, accent, good, good. I'm already doing it, so I'm glad you said yes. So they're doing Board Game Cafe, which if you've not been there, it's pretty cool. It's downtown, and I think it's $6, and you get a table for kind of as long as you want. Sometimes the kids spend many hours there, and you just play games. So they have hundreds, if not thousands, of different board games, and they got snacks. Zach likes to point out that you can get a giant bowl of candy for, I don't know, however many, $5 maybe? You know, the little 5-cent candies. And they do milkshakes and then pizza, paninis, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so they're doing that, and then they're gonna have dinner, and then they're doing an escape room. Amazing. Okay, I'm just trying to eyeball this. Yep, it's good. I like it. Well, that looks kind of good too, actually. Look at that. That's fun. Let's just pretend we're doing this way. See, it's a bit busy, you know? But that looks good with the accent. I love that things match. Makes me think my projects look less homemade. Homemade, fancy homemade. Okay, so again, I'm just eyeballing this. All right, and what else can I tell you? Right, so Gnome class is in September. And Sending Smiles class is in August. I'm gonna do something fancy here. I don't know what this will look like, but we're gonna try and make like little mounds of snow. Like so. Huh? Yeah, sure, let's do that same routine. Whoops, again. So I think you can buy dies that do this. I've had some success with freehand. Hi, Willow. Hi. Willow's coming to say hi. So then I think I'm gonna tuck that in behind. Now I have snow. Love it. Now, normally I would glue these and then flip them over and then cut the sides, but because I've got this trailing here, I'm gonna have to cut them before, but let's just pretend like we're setting up our scene. I think I'm gonna stick blue on blue, maybe. Which gnome? It might be a difficult question. I think this guy. This one, because it's got a bit of that blue, and then this blue has some of the Pacific Point. Now, oh, can't forget my snowflake, which is gonna tuck in behind. Aw, yeah. Oh, hang on, Willow's eating plastic. Your cat, did you have a cat? Did they do that? Why do they eat the plastic like that? Why is that a thing? Now, this might be a bit heavy, but I wanted to maybe add my sentiment with a bit of accent of blue. It's a lot happening on this card. I might have to trim this down. All right, so let's stamp our sentiment. So warm wishes, you know me so well. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Your kindness does not go unnoticed. Look at his little face. This guy's holding a lantern. Super sweet. Laura, yours eat plastic too. Do you know why? Why is that a thing? I mean, it's usually all the time, but sometimes she only does it in the mornings. I have to get pool party ink. So these accent pieces are going to go really well with our project. Okay, so let's, oh, I should have moved it down a bit. Love it. We can just trim. I think I want it to be just, so I'm going to save a little bit here at the end in case I want a flag. Whoops, that's not straight. And I'm living on the wild side here. Oh, perfect cut. So the long scissors versus the paper trimmers, which are here, you won't be able to get as big of a cut. So you could like kind of rough fussy cut around this. Yep. Awesome. Now, I think maybe here. So let's just cut a little piece of this in case we decide to use it. You know how I like my layers. All right, so let's get this going. I think I might come up just a little bit. So this is gonna go, I'm gonna do that last. So our little mounds of snow, where's the pencil? Or a pen. I have this pen, which is erasable. So I'm gonna nick it just at the side of the designer series paper. And I think that's gonna go there. Do you guys make snow mounds like this? Have you tried this before? What else can I tell you about? Whoops. Right, so next month's card buffet is July 17th. That's a Sunday, and it's certainly not the last Saturday of the month. So I've got a bit of a conflict there. So I will adjust the event on Facebook. Sending Smiles is the kit to go for August. What else is happening in July? Oh yes, East Souk Crafting, if that's of interest to you, with Kate and I. We're gonna be doing 4 custom design cards, kind of like a regular class, actually. I think if he stays there. And then the gnome class. Oh yeah. I feel like these hills are gonna get some puff paint. Now let's flag this and glue. Then we're done. We're ready to rock and roll. Then we'll do a little walking tour. I like the flagging. Okay, let's flag this too. This is crooked. Not convinced that I need this blue piece, but we'll just see what we see. I don't hate that. It's pretty good actually with the freehanding. And this is gonna go maybe right here. Do you guys do this too? Just kind of fuss with it until, maybe this goes here and this guy goes here. Yep, let's do it. We're committing and gluing. Okay, let's leave these here so I know, woo. Hi, Gail. Yes, you are late to the party, but not to worry. Not to worry. Now, I think I'm gonna just glue these down because I want to use the dimensionals on my gnome pieces. I'm excited for the East Souk Class 2 suit. Kate, East Souk is gonna be fun. It's such a nice little venue out there. This is gonna get glued down too. I'm feeling just one-dimensional so far. It's good, good, good. Now, I think I'm gonna abandon, oh no, I was gonna say I'm gonna abandon the flags on the back, but I just wanna nick this. So we start our big trip next week. I'm gonna dimensional this. So we're gone for 2 weeks and there's gonna be some super fun stuff happening while I'm away. I think I'll do some fun lives. Live on location. We're renting a car for 2 weeks and traveling all around. Yeah, I'm gonna be vacating. I probably should have put that higher. I don't know where my other little piece went that I cut. Let's do surgery. Oh yeah, no problem. I just want that in the middle so it's not tippy. I have jewelry on today. Did you notice? My bracelet, my ring. This is a beautiful bracelet Erica gave me. I'm gonna walk around downtown today and check stuff out while the kids are doing their thing at Boardroom Cafe. Now I'm gonna do this so that he's just sitting there. Look at that, he's getting glued down too. Is it a he? I think it's a he. Could be a she. Look at those eyebrows. What is that? Eyebrows right there? Maybe. What do they call it? Manscaping? Maybe this gnome needs to do manscaping. Okay, so Winkestella next. And we're gonna accent the beard. Then we're gonna try out this puff paint. Now, has anybody used the puff paint? Because it's a returning fave from Stampin' Up. Maybe you can tell me if it takes a long time to dry. I believe it does. So I'm just gonna do the door as well. Oh yeah. Now, ribbon. I need to learn how to do a double bow. Does anybody know how to do a double bow? I should YouTube it. I don't know if we'll use this, but let's cut it just in case. I feel like it needs something. Oh, my embellishments. Hello, embellishments. I'm gonna take your pick tool. So I'm late on my newsletter. If anybody's wondering where that is, our power went out last night. Well, actually yesterday afternoon at about 4:30, and then it didn't come on until about maybe 8 o'clock-ish. So I was partway through my newsletter when the power went out, and I've got a new tutorial in there. So I was in the middle of uploading it to YouTube and whatnot, and it all crashed. So I will do that later this afternoon. The newsletter link is in this comment, like the comment box or description box. I want this in behind here. Geez, this dimensional is so forgiving to me today, you know? Look at that. That's 2 times I've lifted it. Not bad, not bad. So I just want this to be less curly, so I'm just running my nail along it. So I'm going 3, then 2, then 3. And then I'm pulling apart. Uh-oh. It's not really. No. Let's try that again. You gotta hold it. I think I might not pull it apart. I just want it to be like a little bit of an accent. I don't know. I might hate it. Might regret it, but it's okay. Going down. Yep. Now I think I can forego the bow. Add my little embellishments. Oh, maybe I'll just tuck that. So snips are not available right now by Stampin' Up, and the Tombow glue is on low inventory, if that's on your list. Hey, did everybody take advantage of the free shipping from earlier this week? I did. It was awesome. I think I'm going to stick with blue. So this is take your pick tool in the putty end. I feel like I want one big one there on my snowflake. Yep. Awesome sauce. Now, puff paint. Okay, did anybody tell me if they use this puff paint? I'm scanning comments. I don't see anything. So let's see. Maybe I'll do it on the blue so you can see. Does it have instructions? Maybe. It's a choking hazard. Who needs instructions? Let's see. Oh my goodness, that came out super fast. It's like a liquidy paint. Am I supposed to shake it maybe? Is this what you guys do with your new stuff? It's not really puffing. I feel like maybe it's gonna puff. All right, we're gonna add some to the snow, or like as if it's snow. And then later I'm gonna post the puffiness. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up to the camera in a moment so you can see what I'm just adding a bit to the snow tops, and I'm gonna add a bit around the base of our little gnome home. Gnome home. Well, we'll see what that looks like. Let's see. See that? Yeah, Puff says it dries. I think you're right. And then I was just adding a little to go around the house. I'm sure it puffs while it dries. Hopefully it looks good. You'll have to come back for more. Okay, so these gnome guys are available starting next week, July 1st. And so if you're interested in the class, I would recommend RSVPing so that I can get your supplies ordered right away. I'm concerned that by the time September rolls around, this set is going to be sold out. So I'm gonna color these guys. I'll do some speed crafting there. So if you haven't signed up for the newsletter, one's coming this afternoon. It's gonna have a video tutorial available just to newsletter subscribers. And bye, Lance. Have a good day. Lance is on his way to work. Link for classes is in the description. Oh, the other thing is catalogs are ready for pickup. Okay, I'm gonna flip you around. If you have not, I'm gonna show you my gnomes. The gnomes that I was telling you Lance and Zach bought for me. Okay, so let me pull, the lighting is not awesome, but let me show you. Look at him. And then he's got a little purple body back here. So we got his hands done and the beard. And then there's the other one. Very different, very majestic. That one. Yeah. Okay. So let me show you what the card buffet projects are. So the next card buffet is July 17. And then August will go back to being, oh no, August is a bit different too. So you have to check the events tab. Okay, ready? Here we go. So there's one. So this is a fun technique that's all the rage right now, where it's the split and then the sentiment going this way. And a Christmas card. I think I'm gonna do a class with this one too, maybe next week's Facebook Live. And then this guy, which you might have seen, I posted as far as which sentiment to use. This one's fun. This might be a copy from the catalog, the new catalog. That's a repeat from last month. That's using all the new in colors. And then a couple of pinky type cards. So there we go. Okay, thanks for checking out the gnome card today, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you see the upcoming tutorials. Have an awesome Saturday. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week. Bye for now.